Welcome to r/EntitledParents. Before we begin, I recommend that you subscribe and like this video. Also leave a comment down below, and let's get straight into the stories. This first post comes from u/didn'twhirl. You can't drive without a license. I work in a rental car company in the airport, as in any rental company does. We have a number of requirements in order to rent a car. You have to be a certain age, pay with a credit card within your name, and put down a deposit. One of those requirements I think is pretty explanatory. You need a valid driver's license. Anyway, entitled mother wakes up carrying a 2 or 3 year old and doesn't have a reservation. Not a big deal. I grab her some keys, get her a quote. She says everything sounds good. I ask for a license and start entering her information. The license expired in March of 2018, like half a year ago. I told her I need a new license. She needs a new license, and she said that that's the only one she had. I told her that it was expired, so she couldn't rent a car. She immediately got angry and insisted that she was a safe driver, and said that she didn't need to renew her license. She asked if she could make an exception, and I told her there was absolutely no way I could make an exception, and having a valid license. She literally shrieked, "But I have a baby!" and asked what I expect her to do. I told her I'd recommend taking an Uber and renewing her license. She, still shouting, went, "And you expect me to get an Uber with my baby?" I told her yes. She guaranteed me that there was another rental company in the building that would give her a car. I wished her the best of luck, and I heard the same scream about her baby 6 additional times as she tried to every counter in the building. Wow. I can't say anything. It's so weird because obviously I'm not at that age where I have a car, but I'm pretty sure that you can't make an exception on having a license. Oh, I bet that if I ask this guy to get an exception for me to have a valid license, I think I'll be fine. u/STTT created this post. It's entitled "Dad Says I'm Faking a Serious Injury." So this story happened almost 2 years ago now, and I've only got around from posting it. And also, for the Americans for the story, it's called football, not soccer. Now, cast. Me, gamer, footballer, half-class, black and white, 16. Entitled Dad, a parent from the opposite team. Referee, A1, A2, paramedics. Dad, well, my dad. Now, I love playing football, but because of this injury, I've only started playing again 3 months ago. So I was playing in the Cup semi-finals game, and it was 2-2, or 2-all. In 89 minutes. When I got the ball in midfield, I run past 2 players. When one of them gets a foul, we get a free kick on the edge of the box. One of our players crosses the ball, and I go up for the lead header. I land on one leg with it straight. This is the main reason for my injury, what I was told. When I get pushed to the side, and boom, that's when it happened. When I got pushed, and was falling, I dislocated my leg in the process. It's fair to say I was in pain. The play continued until the ball got out of play. Then the ref stopped the play and came over to check on me and called the physiotherapist. Sorry about that. To come onto the pitch. The physiotherapist seen that my knee wasn't where it was supposed to be, so got one of the parents on the phone to 999 for an ambulance. This is where Entitled Dad popped up. Entitled Dad, hurry up! Stop wasting our time. And ref, he's injured. Shut up. Entitled Dad, bullshit. He's faking. He's sacred. That's why they're gonna lose. Dad, hey, stop speaking about my kid like that. Entitled Dad, shut up, you N-word. This really pissed me off beyond belief. I wanted to jump out and punch this guy, but I couldn't. Yeah. What the fuck did you just call me? The ref jumps up and runs over to Entitled Dad to tell him off and talk to him. The ambulance finally arrives, and they came over to me. prep me up for the stretcher when Entitled Dad comes over. Entitled Dad, you faking, diving little son of a N-word. A1, hey, we're gonna need you to move away. Dad goes to Entitled Dad to push him away. Dad, you racist prick, fuck you. This is where it kicks off. Entitled Dad punches my dad. My dad is fine, isn't a person fighting, but he isn't gonna let someone hit him. My dad punches Entitled Dad and boom. Parents from both sidelines and some still on the pitch and people start fighting. A1 and A2 rush me onto the stretcher to move me away from the mob so I don't get stomped on. I get moved to the ambulance. We get to the hospital. They put in the x-rays, etc. to see if there was anything else wrong with my leg or just dislocated my knee. And not only did I dislocate my knee, I tore my knee ligament. I got put in a hospital bed when my dad comes into the room with a broken nose and he told me what happened. And I left pretty much when I left pretty much police had to come to break up the fight. And he told me that Entitled Dad spat at my dad and tried to hit my dad while police were pulling him away. My dad pressed assault and hate speech charges on Entitled Dad. Oh my god. I am so sorry that you had to deal with that. I hope your knee got better too. But oh my god. The part that really kicked it was when everyone started to get stuck, become a mob. Well, that's it for r/Entitled Parents. I'm your host Cameron, and sorry that I was a bit stuttery and all that. This is my first time doing this type of stuff. I don't know if I want to continue this, do other subreddits, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and peace.